Hello and welcome to today's yoga practice. My name is Maggie Lyster and I'm a professional cyclist, tag coach, and registered yoga teacher in training, and I'm going to guide you through today's practice. So today we'll be focusing on legs and hips, two typically tight places for cyclists and other athletes and anybody who sits at a desk all day. So as we move through this practice, if anything hurts or just doesn't feel right, back off. You can always come back to child's pose. So come back to this position until we move on to the next thing. So we'll get started on our backs. So lay on your backs, bring your feet together, and just breathe into this gentle hip opener. We'll take just about a minute here to breathe. Inhale into your abdomen and exhale. Just relax into this pose. Three more breaths. Breathe in and out. Feel your shoulders relax towards the mat. One more breath. And out. And when you're ready, bring your legs up. And just rock your legs side to side. Just start moving. We'll go through a nice gentle warm-up. Just rock them out. Come back to center. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Sink your tailbone back towards the ground. And inhale, let's curl ourselves into a ball. Exhale, relax back down. We'll take some leg circles. So we can start small. Just hold on to your knees. Just massaging around the tailbone. Take 5 more circles in this direction. Just moving in through the hips and the legs. One more. Let's go the other way. Again, starting small, then make your circles bigger. And let's bring our feet back to the ground. Hands by your sides, and we'll roll through some glute bridges. So lifting the tailbone up, vertebrae by vertebrae, holding here, and then rolling back down. It's one vertebrae at a time. Let's roll through that again. Inhale. Tuck your tailbone up, roll up through your back. Exhale, gently roll down. Once more. Inhale, roll up, hold here. If you have the mobility and you want to take it a bit further, you can roll onto your shoulders, clasp your hands under your tailbone, and just hold. Feeling your core fire, bit of a stretch through the front of the hips, nice gentle back bend. Just breathe into it. One more breath. And if you're up on your shoulders, roll back down, and let's drop our hips. Once again, let's curl into a ball. And ready to open it up. Hover your legs and arms, engage the core. Just warming up through the core. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, engage through the core. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, last one. Now let's drop the arms and legs. Bring your right leg up, left leg straight. Shift your hips over towards the center of your mat and supine twist. Bring your right leg over to the left. Your arm out to the side. You can turn and look towards your right hand. If this is too much on your shoulder or neck, you can keep that centered. You can even keep your right arm by your side. Just feeling a nice, gentle twist. And back to center. Drop your right leg. Shift your hips towards the center of your mat just to keep your spine in a straight line. Let's bring your left leg over to the right hand side. You can hold on to your leg to help deepen the stretch. Open up through that left arm and turn to look towards the hand. So a couple deep breaths here. Feel the stretch through the low back, in the glutes, in the shoulders, and most of these poses, really everything. When you're ready, come back through to center. And let's roll over onto your right side and push up through to sitting. When you're here, just get settled into a butterfly pose. So bring the soles of your feet together, open up through your feet. You can even give yourself a foot massage while you're here. Sometimes that's nice, sometimes it's weird. And just sit up tall. When you're ready, just start rolling through your upper body, shifting sit bone to sit bone. Just get a nice, gentle openness through the hips. 5 more times in this direction. Remember to breathe. Once more. Let's go the other way. Rocking side to side, just really moving through the body. Building a bit of heat. Once more. Come back through to center. And this might be enough for you. This might be as far as you go. But if you want to take it further, you can walk your hands out and come into a fold. Just feel the stretch through your inner thighs. Relax into this. You can drop your head. Get a nice stretch through the neck. Just breathe here. One more breath. And when you're ready, walk your hands back in. Sit up tall. Let's cross your legs and roll through onto all fours. Just get settled here to start. Find your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Flat back. And then just rock it out, side to side. You can rock forward and back, side to side. Just whatever feels good. Just start moving into the body. And come back to neutral. We're gonna roll through some cat-cows. So drop your chest forward, look up, tailbone back. into cow. Exhale, round through your spine. Look towards your belly. Inhale, drop your stomach, chest forward, into cow. Exhale, round through the spine. Twice more. Inhale, chest forward, hips back. Exhale, round through the spine. Once more. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, round through the spine. And come back to neutral. Just walk your knees wide and sink your hips back into child's pose. Keep your elbows up off the mat. Stay active through your arms. Pressing into your fingers will help push your hips back. And just stay here for a moment. Feel this nice stretch through the back side of the body. Breathe into it. Two more breaths. One more. Let's roll back up onto all fours. Tuck your toes. Let's push your hips back into downward dog. Now just find your comfortable place here. You might need to widen your stance. You might need to walk your hands forward. If your hamstrings are really tight, like the majority of athletes, bend your legs, bend your knees. Really sink your stomach back towards your thighs. Try to touch your stomach and your thighs. Push into your fingertips again to push the hips back. Just take a minute, rock side to side, walk out your legs. When you're ready, look towards your hands and roll through into plank. Hold here for just a minute. Keep breathing. Feel a long line of energy from your head towards your heels. Really engage your core. And let's drop. We're going to lower down to our bellies. Feel free to drop your knees to do this, or you can stay up. Just bend your knees here. Tick-tock your legs from side to side. Place them back on the ground. Hands beside your chest. Ready? When you're ready, inhale. Let's come up to cobra. Feeling the stretch through the back. Exhale. Head back to the ground. Twice more. Inhale. Up into cobra. Exhale. Lower back down. Once more. Inhale. Up to cobra. Exhale. Back down. When you're ready, you can either tuck your toes and push directly back up, or from your knees. Let's meet back in plank. Push back to down dog. Just take a minute. When you're ready, let's lift our right leg off the ground, look forward, and bring it up towards the top of your mat. Let's take a minute here. Straighten through the back, look forward, come into a runner's lunge. And then place your left hand down on the ground. Look towards your right hand side. Open into a twist. If this is too much for you, you can always just stay in that runner's lunge. Feel the energy through the back leg. Feel the strength. Bring your hand back down. Just lower your back knee. Untuck your toes. Hook your thumbs. And come up into a low lunge. Arching slightly through your back. Bit of a back bend here. Just sink into that hip. Watch that your front knee isn't passing your toes. And exhale, come back down. Lift your back knee. Let's come back into plank. And push back to down dog. When you're ready, let's bring our left leg forward. Just find your runner's lunge here. Flat back, look forward. When you're ready, place your right hand down, left hand out to the side, and then up into a twist. Stay strong through your right leg. Keep that knee lifted. Breathe into this twist. When you're ready, let's bring that arm back down. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes, hook your thumbs, and come up. Low lunge. Really sink into that hip. Maybe take a slight back bend here. Just breathe. 2 more breaths. One more. Let's bring our hands back down. Lift your back knee. This time, turn your feet to face the right edge of your mat. Come up onto your fingertips so you have a flat spine. Then when you're ready, let's forward fold. Just drop your head. Take a slight bend in through the legs. Just feel this stretch through the back of your legs. Options here, you can hold onto opposite elbows. You can grab onto your ankles. Or you can even clasp your hands behind you. Get a nice shoulder stretch while you're at it. But just stay here, breathe into whatever pose you chose. Two more breaths. Let's bring our hands back down. Come back up. Turn to face the front of your mat. Step back to down dog. Last time here, just sink back into this pose. And when you're ready, drop your knees. Once more into child's pose. Settle here. You can walk your hands over to the right hand side. Just get a nice stretch through the side of the body. And back to the center. And over to the left side. Just nice length through this right side of the body. Breathe into it. One more breath. and back to center. And to end, let's just come onto our knees. Bring your hands onto your knees. Settle here. Sit up tall through your spine. Might want to take a neck stretch. So just gently guiding your right ear towards your right shoulder. Breathe into that length through the left side. Back up to center. And the other way. Left hand, guiding the left ear towards the left shoulder. Feel that length. One more breath. And back up to center. Just take a minute here. Just breathe into the practice. If any of the poses felt really nice, feel free to go back and go back to them after. Sink deeper into them. Let's just take a couple deep breaths here to close. Deep breath into your belly and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and out. 1 more. And exhale. And thank you for joining me in today's practice. And as we say in yoga, namaste, have a beautiful day, and see you in the next virtual class.